The Wheeling Township Transfer Station is 82,000 square feet in size and has 3 identical baling modules. Each module has 2 sides. The tipping side is where garbage collection trucks empty or tip loads of garbage collected from households and businesses in the Swank region. The baling side is where garbage is compacted into bales and loaded onto transfer trailers before being trucked to a disposal facility. All garbage is handled inside the building, and no garbage collection vehicles are stored on the site. The transfer station is capable of processing 1,600 tons of garbage each day. Swank contracts with Groot Recycling and Waste Services Incorporated to staff and operate the transfer station. Waste is accepted from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and from 6 a.m. until noon on Saturday. All collection and transportation vehicles using the facility must be completely enclosed. The transfer station has state-of-the-art weighing and waste manifest systems. There are 2 scales at the transfer station. Usually, one scale is used to weigh inbound trucks, and the other is for outbound trucks, but either scale can perform both functions if one is being serviced. All trucks that use the facility must be registered with Swank and are assigned a 4-digit number specific to use of the transfer station. The truck pulling on the inbound scale is from the city of Evanston. Using the intercom system, the driver gives his Swank number to the scale room operator. Once the number is entered into the computer, information about the truck appears on the screen. The first time a truck visits the transfer station, it weighs out on the outbound scale. Its empty weight is stored in the computer. From then on, the computer system automatically subtracts the empty weight from the full weight to determine the weight of the refuse on the truck. Empty weights are checked several times each year. A transaction ticket prints out in the scale room, and the driver also receives a transaction slip from a ticket printer outside. After a truck has weighed in, it is directed into one of the tipping areas. The transfer station can accommodate up to 12 trucks tipping at once. As the garbage is tipped, a Groot employee watches for restricted wastes, such as drums of liquid or landscape waste. If any are seen, the driver is expected to load the materials back on the collection vehicle. This is a rare occurrence at the transfer station, as garbage truck drivers are very well trained about what materials are and are not acceptable. After the truck has tipped its load, it exits the building. On average, it takes less than 8 minutes for a truck to weigh in, tip its load, and leave the transfer station. Before the transfer station opened, garbage collection trucks drove directly to area landfills, which were becoming further and further away. Reduced driving time and efficiency of operations at the transfer station are just 2 benefits for Swank members. After the truck leaves the transfer station, the waste baling process continues as a front end loader scoops the garbage onto an 84-inch wide conveyor. Pitched at a 35-degree incline, the conveyor extends up to the baler feed hopper, which funnels the garbage into the baling chamber. When the baling chamber is full, the main compression ram shears the waste and compacts it into a partial bale. The compaction process is repeated, making the final bale, which is then ejected onto a platform. As the bale is ejected, it is strapped around 5 to 7 times with high tensile strength steel strapping wire. Each bale weighs about 3,500 pounds, is approximately 3.5 feet wide, 3.5 feet high, and 5 feet long. It takes about 2 minutes to make each bale. After the bale is made and ejected from the baler, it's rotated onto its side. Once 2 bales are on the platform, hydraulic rams push the pair to a position in line with the appropriate transfer trailer. This loading device automatically detects when the trailer is full. Each trailer holds between 13 and 15 bales, which equates to about 2 1/2 to 3 garbage trucks full of garbage. After the trailer is full, a small removes it to an area outside of the transfer station, where it's hooked up to an over-the-road tractor for transportation to a landfill. The operator views the entire baling operation from a control room located above the baling area. From the control room, the operator can see the balers, wire strappers, loading equipment, and transfer trailers. Closed-circuit cameras give the operator a view of the tipping floor and conveyors, baler and hopper interiors, and a close-up view of the wire strappers where the bales are ejected. If the operator sees something in the waste that, for safety or legal reasons, cannot be baled, he can stop the process from the control panel. Then, he would use the communication system to alert employees near the equipment to pull out the specific material and take it to a separate area of the transfer station to be taken for proper disposal. Each of the approximately 12 Groot employees at the facility carry a communication device and are in constant contact throughout the day. Two methods are used to prevent odor problems outside of the transfer station. The facility's design creates a negative air pressure inside the building. The overhead doors on both sides of the building are designed so that they are never open at the same time. This prevents odors from escaping the building. The transfer station also has a charcoal air filtration system. The air on the tipping side is changed 8 times each hour, and the air on the baling side is changed twice each hour. A series of pipes near the ceiling of the transfer station are color-coded to designate their functions. The orange pipes provide fresh air to the inside of the building. The blue pipes are the air return system, and they tie into the green pipes, which are for the air filtration system. The gray pipes that come out of the top of the baling chamber are the dust collection system.
Groot Recycling Waste Services is committed to efficiency and excellence in its operation of the Wheeling Township Transfer Station. As well as baling and transporting hundreds of tons of waste material each day, we are responsible to maintain all the mechanical and electronic equipment within this facility. In addition to maintaining all the mechanical and electronic equipment, we also clean and sweep all the floors within the building, as well as all the roadways outside of the building on a daily basis. We at Groot are proud that we were selected to operate this state-of-the-art facility. We will strive to provide superior quality service in fulfilling our duties at the transfer station.
SWANC formed a Citizens Advisory Committee of people living or working near the transfer station to oversee operations. The 8 committee members represent the villages of Glenview and Mount Prospect, the 2 SWANC communities closest to the transfer station, a subdivision in an unincorporated area near the transfer station, and Maryville Academy.
SWANC has proved to be a very, very good neighbor. When SWANC decided to put up the transfer station right across from Maryville on River Road, SWANC organized a Citizen Advisory Committee. They would inspect every aspect of the operation of the transfer station. Happy to say the committee has decided to cut down the inspections because everything is going so well. There's no problem with the smell, no problem with the transportation and traffic congestion. In fact, the grounds are an addition, a beautiful addition to the community. Congratulate the people of SWANC that they're doing such a tremendous job, very efficient, high-tech, of moving one of the basic problems of the community.
SWANC used many products made with recycled materials in the construction and finish work at the transfer station. The fibers of the carpeting used in the administrative offices and conference room are made from 100% recycled #1 plastic pop bottles. The partitions in the restrooms and locker rooms are made from 100% #2 plastic bottles, such as laundry detergent and milk bottles. Ceiling tiles used in the transfer station are made from recycled newspapers and slag, a steel manufacturing byproduct. A 535-foot visitor gallery on a mezzanine level at the transfer station allows visitors to view the entire operations. SWANC conducts tours of school and community groups from its member communities. While at the transfer station, visitors will see SWANC's Recycle House, Who Trashed My Room, and the student-created Art of Garbage exhibits.
I hope you've learned a lot about the Glenview Transfer Station in this video. While it's an important part of SWANC's total solid waste management plan, perhaps a more important part is waste reduction, so that we can reduce the amount of waste that is being disposed. We can all practice waste reduction by doing things such as using ceramic mugs and silverware instead of disposable products, bringing cloth bags to the grocery store, and by recycling as much of our remaining garbage as we possibly can. Since 1993, Swank's member communities have recycled 40% of waste from single-family homes that used to be thrown away. With the increasing addition of recycling in multifamily buildings and businesses, the Swank region is a leader in recycling in Illinois. Swank is proud of the Glenview Transfer Station. Its design and operation serve as an example of Swank's commitment to environmental and engineering excellence. It will serve the needs of Swank's members well into the future and will continue to be a good neighbor to those living